Hello, good day to you all. Um, checking some. Yes, it has. Right. Um, I did say I was going to restart somewhere else. I have obviously started down in the middle of nowhere, and then I remembered a really cool film, which I always find entertaining. Is zombie. Train to Busan, and Busan has been a map that's optimized. One thing, the last time I came here, most of these building vacant plots. And I've seen some of the heights of these 159 meters. Biggest building I've seen so far is only that's the maximum height you can build. So got some seriously seriously good elevation on which don't have on any of the maps I've played so far. I did have a very quick look round and guys. Oh, it's great. 29. Um so yeah, I'm gonna try Busan. Now I've put the hordes on max, put the number of start people on minimum. And we'll see how we go. Resources are just apparently this is classed as, but now it's classed as hard. Apparently it's going to be very horde heavy, so we'll find out very soon. So bear with me while I get my bearings, because this is a pre-generated map. You don't get to start. I've ended up, which ain't great. I'll be honest, not good. So we need to gather wood. Gather wood. Um, gather brick. Oh, there are. That's pretty cool. Gonna allocate these two. Get our. Oh, okay. Maybe. Do it. Oh. Oh, start off with three. You're gonna run it. What's that? Keep calm and work at home. That, mate. Calm and fighting? That looks bigger. That, however. bounce. Right, so we're going to turn that entire. Six o'clock. Someone back. That is aware. Or three. We get to pop there and see. Oh, we've got a horde already. Can't see it. Because what I was going to do is stay. A little bit of it. Thing is, with this map being a high density map, I'm at. Do 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 do. You know, send people back to. Need to get a search. Or that was squad. Oh no, I skipped.
No free space in warehouse. Sir.
Fair.
We'll be ready.
That's better. You know what's there? Probably.
Building complete. Building adapted.
Hey. Hero. Get bows. I don't care. Yep. Get. Bows aren't great. 8 to 20. Ooh, actually. Okay. Oh, yeah, low enders. But Oh,
Waiting orders. Search done.
yeah. Got it.
Reporting. There's nothing left. Operator. Reporting.
We finished construction. Building work done.
Operator. Ready for the ride. Roger. Boss.
We have to take it apart.
Waiting orders. On my way. Boss, we've met some survivors. They have some resources.
Ask them to join us.
On my way. Going there. Operator. There's nothing left. Building clear.
Place is still. That's an okay spot. Houses. Suppose they're initiative. Wait, hang on. Oh well. About to get a new.
Receiving. Let's do it. Reporting. We're on the move. Receiving. Building clear.
It was going to be an all-day job.
There's nothing left. No more to find. Roger. Operator. Receiving.
Not actually taking us.
Ready for action. Search done. Clear. Going there. Receiving.
Wrap it up, folks. Time to call it a day.
Search done. No more to find.
We're missing resources.
Another one incoming. Reporting. Clear. Infected incoming. Operator. Reporting. Operator. Going there. Going there. Roger.
This house.
My way.
And again, it would also be nice. Now, that's just. Oh. Too over. While I'm out.
Enemy group approaching. Sir, we
Approach them friendly.
There.
Adaptation complete.
building clear. Let's do it. Roger. Let's do it. We're under attack. We need backup.
Swear to God, they could. Why was that? They didn't have a full. They decided to run back outside.
Receiving. Let's do it. Waiting orders.
back to the
We're on the move.
relegated.
We need a word.
Okay, let's do this.
Right, we need a building to.
Day's toil is over. Get some rest.
Operator.
In Busan. Do, do. Up to building into.
Still in bed? Get up and off to your duty.
Searches?
Ready for action. We're on the move. Building clear. No more to find. No more to find.
Get this first.
We're on the move. Going there. No more to find. There's nothing left. Building clear. Building clear.
Adaptation complete.
On my way. There's nothing left. Search done. Clear. No more to find.
Stop working. Start winding
Search
down.
done.
Rest.
Clear. We're on the move. Roger.
Do, 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 do.
There are some infected around here. There are some infected around here. Horde spotted.
They're breaking into our building.
So these must be a trigger. Ah, headquarters.
They're breaking into
And
our
obviously
building.
tapped on them. I reckon. Forget this. Or another way. Have that as. Nothing at all.
Wipe that sleep off your face and get to work. Research complete. Now we're ready to build an antenna.
Okay, let's do this.
Building. How much damage? Think? I would have thought. As we could.
Operator. Going there. Operator. No more to find. Search done. Going there. Roger. Going there. Clear. Search done. Clear.
Building work.
Say how far's that off being done? Oh, it's finished. Sweet.
Okay, let's start broadcasting. To anyone who survived, join. You'll be fed and accommodated here.
Building clear.
Right.
Please.
Just come in. How injured you? If you've been bitten.
You have to come on your own. And be careful. We're waiting for you.
Search done. Chief, we're scavenging this place, but there is about it. Someone must have been here recently.
Ah.
Come on. To the leader. Bastard. It's them now. Get already. And you let my people go? We'll be there. We'll bring what we can.
Ready for action.
Oh no, you've got the food. Get this out.
Going there. Reporting. On my way. We've spotted some people. Roger.
Whoa. I see that somebody doesn't.
My people now. Nobody will get hurt. We'll go. And we don't kill yours. Offer. It's final. You've made all right. We'll just do the world a favor.
What the hell?
Operator.
Done it again. Every.
Waiting orders. We're on the move. Let's do it.
Instead of standing and fighting, they ran off.
Going there.
That's cost us.
Going there.
To anyone who survived, join. You'll be fed in a
Where to go?
here.
Time to sleep, everyone. Tomorrow's another day.
Operator. On my way. We're on the move. Ready for action.
That's not even that.
Action. Waiting orders. Reporting.
Oh, it's all.
Ready for
That's your now unit. Or rather, unit what?
waiting orders. Reporting. Waiting orders.
To all survivors, this is an infection-free zone. We provide food and shelter, safety and security. Join us.
Ready for action. Reporting. Waiting orders. Going there. Ready for action. Going there.
You're going to ignore what I tell you to do anyway. Shot in the back. Hell.
There's nothing left. There's nothing left. Clear. Building clear. Clear. No more to find. Search done. We're on the move. Let's do it. On my way. Reporting. We're on the move. Another one incoming. Operator, we found something suspicious.
Expect
Make
it.
sure it's disarmed and try to find out more about it.
Hostiles inbound.
Get up, everyone. Work's waiting.
There's nothing left. Somebody's coming.
To all survivors, this
Somebody's
is an
coming.
infection-free zone. We provide food and shelter, safety and security.
People.
Join us.
I also take. Oi. Plenty. Okay, so oh no, we'll wait.
There's nothing left. Waiting orders. Roger. Building clear. Building clear. No more to find. No more to find.
Rise and grind, people.
No more to
time
find.
wait.
Join
No more to
me.
find.
Now,
Search done.
you'll be safe and taken care
There's
of
nothing
here.
left. Receiving. We're on the move. There's nothing left.
Right.
Any of you are there? Us will take you in. You have to come.
Chief,
Lucky us.
Clear.
Survivors, you are not alone. We offer food and
building
shelter.
clear.
Join us at.
If that's
Do it.
I understand.
Going there. Roger. Waiting orders. Going there. Going there. We're on the move. No more to find. No more to find. Let's do it. There are some infected around here. On my way. Building clear. There's nothing left. Search done.
Wrap it up, folks. Time to call it a day.
Search done. Let's do it. Building clear.
Three of us should.
Search done. Let's do it. Orders. Going there. We're on the move. Let's do it. On my way.
Wait. greenhouses on that point. Didn't hear anything. No, we didn't hear that. Blissful ignorance. No, I didn't.
No, I didn't hear that.
The infected. They're screaming all around us. I can't see them, but they must be nearby.
Don't worry about that. Carry on with your duties.
Siv.
Horde, spotted.
Oh, that's one horde. One horde we can. Yep, there we go. That one tap.
Another one incoming.
Thing is, because we got this on max and
Breaking into our building.
area. Yeah. Deadly.
They're breaking into our building.
Remember how it used to Day 7 or oh, we did one map in Skegness. I think I just totally steamrolled. Like, oh crap. It was a mix of dogs standard. And they just poured in at once. It's like, oh. That was not right.
The infected are pillaging a building.
They pillaged the king. That's not really damage, is it? Right, we do have pistols now. Now gotta fight. That's fine. By default, all the suppose.
Waiting orders. On my way. Reporting.
Ooh, I've spotted that elevation. Oh, that's pretty neat.
Roger.
Trying to
Reporting. Waiting orders.
right.
On my way.
Plenty of.
A group of people is approaching. Boss, it's been a rough night.
Then we'll take down as many as we can before we fall.
Yeah. Oh, he's. Doo-doo.
Receiving. Reporting.
to.
Some people are wandering around.
This is operator of... If you're willing to work for food and safety, come to us.
On my way. Receiving. Going there. Ready for action.
None of these.
Building clear. No more to find.
Where can we get Reese?
Search done. Ready for action. Search done. Going there. Search done.
Work's done. Head back to your shelter.
On my way.
I just realized. Stranded. It's alright.
Orders. Horde spotted. Hostiles inbound.
Broadcasting. We offer a safe haven for everybody who wants to join us.
Internal towers.
The infected are pillaging a building.
Keep this one as the. That's a fair bit. Doop doop.
Reporting. We're on the move. Waiting orders. We're on the move.
Get up and earn your
Hostiles inbound.
Yeah, come along.
Come to us. We'll take you in. You have to come on your own. And be careful. We're waiting for you.
adaptation complete.
Infected incoming.
should consider sending our squads to neighboring areas.
There's nothing left.
I'm considering it.
Receiving. Receiving. Going there. Receiving. Receiving. Ready for action. Clear.
This is operator of...
Building clear.
If you're willing to work for food and safety, come
Clear.
to us.
There are some people here. Roger. Waiting orders. We're on the move. Ready for action.
Stop working.
On my way.
Start winding down for some rest.
There's nothing left. Receiving. Building clear. There's nothing left. Going there. Search done. Clear. No more to find. Search done. We're on the move.
Enough sleep, people.
Reporting.
Got work to do.
Sir, we found some...
Say hello and wave. We could make new friends.
Roger. Reporting. Operator. Search done. Operator, we've come... They're...
Ask them to join us.
No more to find. No more to find. Search done. Receiving. Reporting. Reporting. Clear. Let's do it. Going there. Ready for action.
So it's taken taken over a week to search what we have managed.
No more to find. There's nothing left. Let's do it. We're on the move. Operator, ready for action. Going there. Ready for action. Roger. Swarm is nearby. Man the stations. Waiting orders.
All I remember.
Roger. Waiting orders. Reporting. We're on the move.
Badly this goes.
This is operator of. You don't know what's going to happen. If you're willing to work for food and safety, come to us.
Everybody get ready.
Oh,
Ready for action. Let's do it. Reporting. Roger.
sixth.
Hello, hello.
This is an infection-free zone. State your business. So you got me confused with someone else. What? Sir, but I'm not Gary. We have a zone. I'm the chief comms operator. It's safe here. You should join us. Where are you? The address. We're sending a squad. You can trust us, sir. We'll help you.
Waiting orders. Going there.
Building adapted.
Vehicle spotted. Raiders are coming. Get ready. Boss, we found the guy, but he's a bit weird. Are you
Take him.
Some people are wandering
Your life
around.
matters.
There are some people here. We're on the move. Chief, we've stumbled upon...
Ask them to join us.
On my way. We're on the move. Let's do it. Let's do it. No more to find.
I can't.
We're on the move. Operator. Going there. Clear. Another one incoming. Another one incoming.
Gotta count.
Hostiles inbound. Let's do it. Roger. Going there. There's nothing left.
Morning, everybody.
There are some infected around here. Waiting orders. Clear. Building clear. Building clear. Waiting orders. Ready for action. Building clear. Receiving. Ready for action. Clear.
Shoot them down.
Let's do it. Roger that. No! Fuck! They spotted us! Waiting orders. Operator. Roger. No more to find. Clear. There's nothing left. Clear.
Stop working. Start winding down. For
No
the
more to
attack.
find. Horde! Spot under attack! On my way. Receiving. Reporting.
Oh,
Operator.
oh, they just.
Reporting.
Oh well, guess.
Hi there, operator.
What in the hell is happening?
That's a lot.
You're out of your mind if you think we'll help you. Weapons and join us. Your mission to refute.
Operator, let's do it.
When we get there.
On my way. Operator, no more to find. Roger. Receiving. Infected incoming. Operator, on my way. Danger close. We're not alone here. Danger close. Building clear. Hostile group incoming. On my way. Horde spotted. Infected inside. People spotted. Armed and dangerous. This house is infected. They're coming.
Get up and earn your keep.
We're on the move. Let's do it.
We did it. All squads return.
Operator,
Squads, return to base.
we're on the move. Going there. We're on the move.
Guys are
Let's do it. Raiders are coming. Get ready. We're on the move. Going there. Let's do it. We're under attack.
okay. They're raiders. They're only raiders because I ran them over.
Let's do it.
So much for joining us. Slowly remember. Gonna need. I'll have a couple to start with.
Roger. We're on the move. Roger. Clear. Waiting orders. Going there. Enemy group approaching.
Thing is, they're supposed to have ran in.
Let's do it.
Bastard.
Clear. Search done. On my way. Receiving. No more to find.
bandits.
There's nothing left. No more to find. There's nothing left. Building clear.
Go at night, yeah.
Search done. Roger. Going there. No more to find. Receiving. Roger. Clear. Going there. On my way. Waiting orders. Let's do it. We're on the move. Search done.
Stop working. Start winding down for some rest.
Swarm is nearby. Man the stations.
Hopefully, got the covering.
Operator. Reporting. On my way. Operator. We're on the move.
Not sure which side they come.
To all survivors, this is an infection-free zone. We provide food and shelter, safety and security.
Food shelter in the
Join us.
hit by a zombie. Fun. It's great. No, really.
Hostiles inbound. Horde spotted. Hostiles inbound.
The infected are pillaging a building.
This is more. Then it will come up. I'd envision.
They're breaking into our building.
Looking at where things are. If I put a gatehouse,
Don't be slackers. Wake up and do your job.
nah, we're okay.
Ready for action. On my way. We're on the move. Waiting orders. Going there.
Who's there?
I love doing.
Is somebody there?
Get ready for Alvin.
Do you need
Is that
help?
Theodore?
Hello?
Operator.
Oh, so that's squad. squad.
Building clear. There's nothing left. There's nothing left. Clear. Building clear. Receiving. Going there. No more to find. Operator. There's nothing left. Building clear. No more to find.
Construction complete. Everyone. Tomorrow's another day.
Reporting. Let's do it. Search done. Search done. No more to find. Reporting. Search done. Clear. There's nothing left. Going there. On my way. Another one incoming. Roger. Roger. Let's do it. Let's do it. Grab your guns! The infected are swarming!
Where the storm. Right.
Survivors, you are not alone. We offer food and shelter. Join us at
Hostiles inbound!
Hopefully they'll.
Wipe that sleep off your face and get to work.
Waiting orders. Let's do it. Operator. Let's do it. We're on the move. Sir, we're in a building full of the infected.
Wait there. I'll send a squad immediately.
On my way.
Earlier, I told them to do it themselves.
This house is infected! Waiting orders. Receiving. We're on the move. Clear.
Oh yeah, we get. Okay, fair. Never really noticed.
Building clear. Building clear. Search done. No more to find. Building clear. Building clear. No more to find. No more to find. Building clear. Ready for action. Another one incoming. Operator. On my way. No more to find. On my way.
They're trying to get inside.
What happens when we get swarmed?
The swarm is upon us. Take them down.
Or we could. Bottom left.
Hostiles inbound.
The door won't hold much longer.
Well,
Going there. Clear. No more to find. Building clear. There's nothing left. No more to find. No more to find. Sir, we have... Hey, look.
Ask them to join us.
Roger.
Building complete.
Search done.
Building work done.
Let's do it. Waiting orders. Operator. There's nothing left. Search done. Search done. No more to find. No more to find. No more to find. Search done. Building clear.
back now.
Ready for action. Roger. Building clear. Search done. Search done. Ready for action.
One of those and hop.
We're on the move. We're on the move. There's nothing left. There's
Wrap
nothing
it up,
left.
folks.
No more to
Time to call
find.
it a day.
There's nothing left. Building clear. Hostiles inbound. Horde spotted.
Our building is under attack. Infected are pillaging a building. They're trying to get inside.
Operator, on my way. We're on the move. Hostiles inbound.
They're trying to get inside.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Waiting orders. Reporting. There are some infected around here. Ready for action.
There's something. Try something.
Waiting orders.
We're in Busan,
Receiving.
and all of populace, all eight.
Infected are pillaging a
No
building.
grizzled guy with exorcism. All
Waiting orders.
natives. That's a nice little touch.
Reporting.
I never spotted that before.
Reporting.
Because all the ones I've been playing in the U, you never see any, none of these. See
Ready for action.
7 or 8 squads. That's intentional. Well done. Means popular. A national tag. Racial tag. Whereabouts they. Graphical. Ver-
Ready for action. Let's do it.
Off you.
On my way.
Okay, following.
Going there. No more to find. Receiving. Let's do it. On my way. Clear. Horde, spotted. Going there.
Enough sleep, people. We've got work to do.
No more to find. There's nothing left. Search done. There's nothing left. Clear.
Construction complete.
Let's do it. Building clear. Building clear. Building clear. Building clear. There's nothing left. No more to find.
Hello? Does anybody hear me?
I hear you. This is the infection-free zone. What
Well,
I'll send a squad to you as soon as I can. Please, location.
Building clear. Search done. No more to find. Operator. There's nothing left. There's nothing left. Building clear. There's nothing left. Clear. There's nothing left. Clear. There's nothing left. Horde, spotted. Clear.
Not working.
No more to
Start winding
find.
down for some rest.
There's nothing left. Search done. More to find. Sir.
Roger that.
Clear.
Be careful.
We're on the move. Going there. Infected around, sir.
That's too bad.
Coming.
Thanks for the report.
The door won't hold much longer.
Swarm is upon us. Take them down.
matter at the moment. Just everyone huddle in.
Ready for action. Ready for
We'll be fine. Yeah.
coming.
Broadcasting. We offer
An alpha.
paper for
Oh,
everyone
dear.
who wants to join us.
The infected are pillaging a building.
Oh, they are actually.
They're trying to get
Oh.
inside.
Back one. Distribute themselves around. That is just everyone ganging up the tower. Then everyone. You.
Reporting.
Rising crime.
Receiving. Ready for action. Reporting. Receiving. Another one incoming. We're not alone here. We're not alone here.
Oh, we got away with it. Hammered. Whew.
Reporting. On my way. Let's do it. There's nothing
Once we get a couple more.
Left. Search done. Clear. There's nothing left. Building clear. There's nothing left. No more to find. Search done. Clear. Building clear. Sir, we bumped into a wandering group. They're badly wounded and need some help. Some of them, however, are carrying guns.
Ask them to join us.
Building clear. No more to find. There's nothing left. Clear. Building clear. Clear. Building clear. Building clear. No more to find. On my way. We're on the move. Receiving. Going there. Reporting. Roger. Ready for action. Operator.
Ooh.
Search done. There's nothing left. Building clear. Building
Work,
clear.
gang.
No more to
Start
find.
winding
Search
down.
done. Clear. Search done. Search done. There's nothing left. Search done.
There we go. Plus 10%. That's the thing. Will it get?
No more to find.
What the other?
We're on the move. Roger. We're on the move. Reporting. On my way. Search done. Roger. We're on the move. On my way. Roger. Ready for action.
And number 3. Ooh.
Let's do it. Roger. Going there. We're on the move. There's nothing left.
Food modifier because we
Let's do it.
make it so
Modify. Search done.
helps them.
Building clear. There's nothing left. Search done. Building clear. No more to find. There's nothing left. Building clear. No more to find. Building clear. Roger. There's nothing left. Building clear. No more to find. Search done. No more to find. No more to find. Building clear. Search done. Going there. Building clear.
Tomorrow's another day.
Sir, we've been. They have some use.
Ask them to join us.
Roger. Roger.
All squads, return to base.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
They're breaking into our building.
Akada. We want that for the housing. Start putting gates up and decent wall. And then we can just start pulling down. Up. And defend properly. Da-da-da-da-da-da. No. 13 people. Fine, I guess. Oh, we gathered all the map.
Swarm is nearby. Man the stations.
This is operator of. If you're willing to work for food and safety, come to us.
The work ain't gonna wait for us.
Infected incoming.
Us, we'll take you in.
Come.
You have to come on your own. And be careful.
Let's click on you. Ba, 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 ba. It is moving.
Reporting. Operator. We're on the move. Let's do it. Receiving. Roger. We're on the move. Infected incoming. Let's do it. Ready for action. There are some people here. Roger. Roger.
Just bring.
First trader. Ding ding. Free stuff.
No more to find. Boss, we've met some survivors. They claim to have. Another good thing is that they're well armed.
Oh, so we get technically and well armed.
Ask them to join us.
And
Building clear.
see what well armed.
Building clear. Boss, we've met some survivors. They have some use for...
Ask them to join us.
Search done. Waiting orders. Building clear. No more to find. Clear. Going there. Search done. Horde spotted. Building clear. There's nothing left. No more to find. Building clear. Search done. Clear. Chief, the merchant has just come to the zone and wants to trade with us.
Let's trade then.
Good you go. Gonna need go.
Reporting.
Rip you off good.
Waiting orders.
Get all of your things.
Going there. Let's do it. Clear.
Work done. Head back to your shelter.
To bring them. Nothing.
Operator. Waiting orders. Let's do it.
No free space in warehouse.
Um. Right, if we're gonna start putting that is gonna problem is so we can keep
There's no space to store.
and there's nothing we want to build right now. We could build walls and that. It's fun, isn't it?
Hostiles inbound.
Can't get any more squads because
Space in warehouse.
squad.
They're trying to get inside.
Dack out.
The infected are pillaging a building. The infected are
Gonna
pillaging
interrupt.
a building. They're trying to get inside.
But I believe that they can do. I mean, also good. And what used to happen is they'd all dive on the next thing. That first tower would. Then they'd have swarmed to the and then en route, the outpost, or that as well. Back tower in the game, more or less been ignored. So the way they've changed the AI seems a little bit, yeah, it's nice because survivability wise, yeah.
Waiting orders. On my way. Let's do it. Infected incoming.
Probably not.
Going there.
Should be able to. They have a modicum of armor. They'll have assault rifle.
Building clear.
Oh, why am I even?
Roger.
There's nowhere to store resources.
How are we doing? Should put drop town. Bricks. So if I drop taken down,
We're out of storage space.
Rise and grind, people. No time to waste.
I do it.
This is Chief Operator of the safe zone. We're under attack.
This is Infect Chief Operator. We copy you. Can you go ahead?
Do anything?
Free space in
Sir,
warehouse.
the signal.
Okay.
You're in a temporary. I'll empty.
We're out of storage space.
Rations are low.
People can't stop. Huh. Is and is Before it was nearly 2. Well, it's over 2. Yeah, 0% of stuff. Backload of food.
There's no space to store.
Today's toil is over. Get some rest.
There's nowhere to store resources.
Oh. Yep, there's nowhere to store research.
Ready for action. Awaiting orders. We're on the move. Going there. Operator. Waiting orders. Reporting.
There's no space to store.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Clear. Clear.
No room for resources.
Clear.
You need.
There's nothing left.
Blackbird, wake up and do
Search
the
done.
job.
Building work done. No free space in warehouse.
This is Chief Operator of the Six Zone.
This is
Gonna.
Let's do it.
What we can do.
No more to find. Clear. Clear. Clear.
Loads of food.
Building clear. Reporting.
just bring whatever you
Bring what you've got. We're good. Free up space in the warehouse.
Enemy group approaching. Waiting orders. Going there. We're on the move. Let's do it.
So this is gatehouse. Gate. Bang. Top section.
We are dying of hunger.
No one should be dying of hunger. Read. Right, so he had. Oh, yeah, good stuff. Ask for. Okay, that's acceptable. Okay, so. Yeah, we'll accept that. I don't know if those guys gunned them down as they. But they didn't last very long.
Stop working. Start winding down for some rest.
We're probably going to have someone. I think I had this before on another where all the food you like, and unless you've got a kitchen, no one will. Like, what? Like, if everyone's carrying weapons, open the. Seems a bit.
We're running out of stock.
700 workers. Right. Okay, we're going to be just.
Operator receiving. Ready for action. Waiting orders. Waiting orders. Receiving. Receiving. Swarm incoming! Get ready!
We've got work to do.
Let's do it. Reporting. Going there. We're on the move.
This stuff should.
This is Chief Operator of the 6th Zone.
Ah, Krieg, how you doing, mate? Sorry, only just spotted you. I'm literally on for like another.
Ready for action.
Yeah. It's snowing indeed. Ooh.
We need more resources. Chief,
Inform the people. They need to be more careful now.
Oh no, two's. Spot them again. I thought I'd give Busan a go. Thing is, it's one of the maps that I originally tried Busan. Yeah, when he populated the maps, there was almost no. Oh, okay. Not manually eight or 900 buildings. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't know what it is with the mic. I've noticed on some things I'm using, the mic seems to be on all the time, even when it's turned off. So it's got to be a break in the wire. Yeah, I was gonna pop off shortly. Yeah, weirdly, I was gonna pop off shortly, take a break, and I was patching up the wonder of sea, getting my head around it again, and then possibly streaming. But I know it's all gonna be bad with it. Oh, not. Supposed to be a beat. Definitely said there was a day 90.
Broadcasting. We offer a safe haven for everybody who wants to join us.
Oh, I can hang on a. You hope it's nothing major at the doctor's. Hope everything. Check your battery. Check your oil. Ah, I was right. There was doggos. Sweet. Run through the doggos. Do like doggos. They go down nice and quick. Good old doggos. Don't get cut out of a car. I'm gonna have to find a wilderness. I'm hoping that the one that I've started out in the sticks. When I go back to that, I'm hoping like bears and elk. But I have a feeling I'm only gonna get deer. I think it might actually be. So probably won't see it. And if it is region, probably won't see bear. Because as I noticed the strange thing, I'm in Busan. Not a single or black man in here. So I'm assuming that it's taking demographic data and applying it to the actual people squads, which is kind of cool. And on the UK maps, I see probably one Asian sort of representation across the entire board, whereas it's a mix of sort of like European. It's like it's just if that's what it's doing, it's kind of cool. If that's not what it's doing, got really lucky, and for some reason, I haven't got a single European my entire formation, which is fair enough. Ah, good, good.
Just bring whatever you've got.
Nice to hear that everything's. Well, I say everything's okay. What they sorted with them. I might have a heart monitor a while ago, but they got me into the hospital to have me stay over. One of the main reasons being is I couldn't get anything to stick to. It's like, oh, okay. So
Operator, we copy you. Go ahead.
even while I was in the hospital, someone coming 2 or 3 to replace sensors wouldn't stick or stay where they were, even when they were. It's just like, yeah, I hot, sorry. Oh yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, when it comes to the demographics for places like Innsmouth, sorry, I mean Bangor, Wales. I don't expect there to be any outsiders. Yeah, I'm waiting on Hart's investigation, and it's coming year. I need a cardiac which is I'm not looking for. I hate having back of my hand, but it's a relatively simple thing. But because they want me in the MRI when they do it, they're arguing that I'm too big for the MRI. But the truth is, I can't breathe on my back properly, and they're using that as an excuse to not. And it's like, what the hell? They have sit-up scanners in the UK, but they refuse to send me there because apparently they get blackballed if they send outside of region. It's like, what the hell? So annoying. What's this guy? He has ammunition. What do we want? Tools so we don't have to have your ammo. What am I going to offer you? Pistol. Spawn as you can. Oh! We're on and get. Okay, that's fine. I mean, to be fair, I've got tooth extraction, which I've been waiting. They won't do anything until allegedly doing their job, because they're like, well, we can't give you the anaesthetic and we can't give you anything for the pain until we get a report back from them saying it's safe. Because they're not doing anything. All I'm doing is getting echocardiograms. Like, well, that's bloody useless. I need the perfusion test. Because of that, I can't get the teeth extract. I'm like, right. So I've resorted to drinking whatever I can find that's as high a percentage as possible when pain kicks in, and the knock-on effect from that is it's screwed up other teeth because of the level of sugar. It's like, oh, nice. So the alcohol's bust my teeth because these guys couldn't fuck to do. Nice. But that aside, nothing wrong with the UK medical bloody thing. But it's good to hear that you're getting seen to. I've given up. I've been in pain clinic for. I was in pain clinic for about 4.5, 5 years, and at the end of it, they just said, "Well, the only thing we can do is offer you ketamine," and I was like, "No, I'm good. I don't want that." They're like, "Well, there's nothing we can do for you then," and just signed me off. I'm like, "Oh, okay, brilliant." So yeah, I'm just kind of I'm in limbo here, so I'm fingers crossed for you, dude. I really hope it gets sorted for you as fast as possible. So if there is an issue, it can get resolved, or you can find some way around it. Nothing worse than waiting for results or tests or actual operation when you know full well that they could do it in literally in a heartbeat. Just get it sorted. But bureaucracy gets in the way every goddamn time. Irritating. Ooh. I don't think we had it. All I'm going to do is I'm going to wait days. When that's done, I think I'll take a break. There's 19 hours is going to be plenty of time. Oh, what have we? 75.
Large group of the infected
Right.
incoming.
Put that off there. That onto there. That there. Everyone on build. Doo-ba-doop-doo. Blue, 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 blue. Way to the top. Do it. Dang it. Yeah, get your trick. Oh, bingo. Ding.
Building adapted.
Right. Bear that. Black. Ta-da! Oh. Yep.
Building work done.
That done. That repair.
This is Chief Operator of the Safe Zone. We're under attack.
State
And then we should have Novax. It's kind of funny when you, if you don't think about it, and you're like, hang on a minute. So these guys contact you, saying they're under attack, and then Novak goes, "Hello." It's like, did you kill them? Ooh, off. Oh, we need that. Really want shotguns. Damn handy. I can get away with. Damn it. Let's just load them in. I have to throw away some tools. Six. Right, so wheat ain't. I already know food. One thing everyone can. Nah. It's like, okay. Alright, so 6 tools for. Nice. So, to be fair, that's how I was when I was in my I was 6 foot. I just didn't used to, I was a massive insomniac, and I used to just like 3 or 4 days at a time, sometimes 5 or 6, and then I just sleep like I just literally burn myself out, drop, get up, do it again, and they didn't know what nerve damage. Yeah, yeah. I feel for you, mate. Uh, nerve damage, yes. That sucks. Not a great deal you can pain relief in most cases. Um, they tried to give me back injection, and when the back, I kind of lashed out, like she just jammed me straight in the spine. It literally felt like someone had got a searing poker and stabbed it. And no, she just literally gloved hand. She touched the back, sort of like feel where, feel where the vertebrae separate. And she was like, "Right, no, I can't do this." I was like, "No, try again. Seriously, I want to get this done. I want to try, see if you know." But no, couldn't do it. One of these weird sort of things with. I don't even know if it's fibro or just nerve damage. Yeah, interesting. Because I've got the problem I have is I'm always in pain. No matter what I'm doing, I'm always on edge. Sometimes everything hurts. I can pick something up and it hurt, my hands hurt, or I can brush against something and it feels like I've just been sandpapered. And other times I can't feel it at all. I can kick something and not realize I've just like bust my toe, or I can sort of like knock against something and hours later, oh that stings a bit. That and I'm covered in bruises and I just don't realize. Yet other times, I can't even tolerate some clothing because it just irritates that much that it just feels like sandpaper. Horrid. Fingers crossed for you, dude. Seriously, it's a nightmare. When I was up at King's Mill in Mansfield, allegedly really good pain unit. Um, yeah, they literally couldn't help. So that's what I'm thinking. You're listing off pretty much how I've been since I was about 16, 17, and it's just got more and more chronic as I got older. So like 25, 30 years later, and I'm like, I'm a wreck. Yeah, I mean, I got to the point about 8 or 9 years ago where socks were no longer a thing. Apart from constriction and stuff, they literally just felt like someone had got my foot in a vice, or it felt like it was chafing, or because I used to wear chainmail, and that's what it feels like sometimes if I've got gloves on or socks or things like that. It's like ah, it just feels like it's just getting rubbed, and it's not at all. And you try to tell people that, yeah, that's not far off when I mean, mine started sort of like early teens, probably 11 or 12. But by the time I was 16, 17, I just got to the point where I was eating ibuprofen like candy. Because I've been told to take this because it'll help. I was just thought I just assumed that that was the right thing to. So after all the stomach ulcers, coughing up blood, and all that stuff from taking ibuprofen far too high, far too long, I stopped. But during that time, I was told I had a musculoskeletal dysmorphia. It was something to do with my muscles not being attached to my frame properly, and that's why I was in so much pain. And then when I've said that to specialists now, they're like, "What the hell are you talking about?" I was like, "Well, I've been told for years that's what I've got." And they're like looking at me like, eh? If that was the case, you would be walking or you wouldn't be functioning. So I don't know if they meant weak connection, because obviously it doesn't make sense if things aren't attached. Things aren't going to be where they're supposed to be. So, but I think it was just their way back then of explaining or trying to explain away an issue, and it just didn't help at all. Yeah, I've the feet and hands thing. I can definitely appreciate with, because I mean, I do a lot. I used to do a lot of artwork, and it got to the point where I couldn't hold a pencil without it feeling. I either couldn't feel it because I do pyrography. It's all pressure related. So I pick it up and I'm like, right, I can't feel the paper or the card, and I'm just either burning holes in things. Or I'm not actually. I think I'm touching, but my hand's telling me I am. I'm nowhere near it. Or I'll go to pick something up and I just either crush it or I can't tactily tell where it is. It feels like I'm wearing mittens or like my hands are made of sponge. And other times it's like it's just sort of like super sensitive and oh, it's a bloody nightmare. Yeah, I fully agree with that. If there's something which is having such a massive effect, they can't find a single thing for a single area. Obviously, they can't come up with a diagnosis, but I figured they've had what 60, they've had 33 years, so they could have come up with something by now. Yeah, but I mean, I'm not had much firearm experience. Most of my firearm stuff told. That's more of a shoulder than a trigger thing. Um, yeah, yeah. The gloves thing, I fully agree with. Oh, it feels like I'm wearing sort of like welding gloves. I've got no clue what I'm picking up. And if you do it as like I used to paint minis, sort of like Warhammer and all that kind of sort of Games Workshop, and thousands, literally thousands and thousands of minis I've got. Can't paint them most of the time because pick them up. I've got to be so careful not to put too much pressure on, and then the fine motor control goes if my hands are feeling off. So I can't paint. so, so I can't paint, can't draw, or if I do it just looks. It just doesn't feel right. Can't do the pyro most. Can't use power tools because if I use like a pneumatic um what do you call pressure sprayer, basically water pressure hose. I can't use those because for anywhere up to a week and a half afterward, it still feels like it's on. All my joints just throb constantly. Feels like I'm still holding on to it. I have to be really careful if I use drills, because of the same problem. I can still feel the vibrations like hours, sometimes a day or so later. So when I'm trying to sleep, it still feels like I've got a drill in my hand going off. It sounds comical as hell, but it's a nightmare. But then when you try to explain it to someone, they're looking at you like, you're mental. It's like, maybe so, but that's what happens, mate. And then obviously doctors don't get it. Yeah, a lot of the stuff is cheap crap now. Yeah, I used to do all my own PCs. The last PC I got, well, basically the one I got now, I got at the end of last year, and it's the first PC I bought where I've not actually done. I literally pre-made because I was too good. Basically, it's because too much pressure. I'm okay swapping memory modules in and out, but it's just I don't want to risk. If you spend like a couple of grand on a piece of equipment, I don't really want to risk spending a pen or it's like, yeah, let's not go down that road. bad enough working with art materials, costing a fair bit, stake, and then you're like, crap. It's like, oh, I'm gonna. But when it's hardware, you're like, well, that's knackered. I got to spend however much paired. Hope it's pair it. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. The number of times I go to GP and they ask me questions, I explain to them, see their eyes glaze. And it's just like, oh, here we go again. I've got to the point now where as soon as I see them do that, I'm like, okay, fair enough. I'll just, there's no point me telling you any attention. You've already started, like, blank expression and you're already staring at the computer, trying to make it look like you're doing something when you just get out of the situation. It's like, I'll see another GP. That bats around all the time. And the hospital staff are the same. Nurses are fine because they'll listen, but the actual doctors and the specialists, they just glaze over like you're an idiot. It's like, well, if you've lived with it for so long, you know what it feels like, and you know what the symptoms, know how you react to it. Some guy telling you, crap, that doesn't work. That's not what's happening. Like, really? Okay, well, I'll come in for a test then, shall I? Oh, if only. Um, on my side of it, I'm the one that does all the tech, so I can't get away with that. Yeah, I've got me 9.5 inch span on my hands. That'll do me. And start varying between size 12 and 15.5, depending. But yeah, I mean, there was a really, really interesting case I read about. About 6 years ago now. Apparently, there's some guy whose genetics are so odd that they wanted to basically get him in for shed loads of testing, and but his bone density is something like 140% higher than sort of like the kind of bone density you'd be looking at for a top pro athlete. You know, someone who's genetically already over the top and then have trained like hell. This guy, as a standard, is 140% above. It's like, what the hell? And his muscle fibers, apparently, he's got something like 4 times the muscle fibers that standard is seen as normal after heavy sort of like training. It's like, my god, this guy's like a tank. But my problem is my body's going the other way. It's just falling apart. So on top of all the pain and everything else, knees are fucked. So that makes life even harder. Because on top of all the normal pain you get a constant, I can't move, I can't walk, I can't bend, I can't feel like. So if anything does happen and you need to do anything, you can't move fast enough. So the whole kind of running is gone, bouncing is gone, kneeling and stretching is gone, and that just exacerbates all the other issues. Yeah, yeah. Especially, oh, where is it? One of the mountains in the Urals. They've all got super weird genetics. Um, they're just like, yeah, they're resistant to pretty much everything. It's like, oh, that's really cool. If they'll do it, go for it, mate. I'd say hands down, go for it. As long as it doesn't chew into your life. Yeah, just in case. They don't want some sort of genetic aberration getting into the populace. That is quite an interesting one, though. I mean, it makes sense, but yeah. You have so many problems they don't want to save parts of you. I suppose it's one of those things where you put down in your donor, you sort of sign for a donor card, or sort of like I'll donate my organs to help other people, and they're like, no, don't give his organs to anyone else under any circumstance. Yeah, it'll involve a lot of time stuck in not isolation, but stuck in hooked up to machine, test, run, wear this oxygen mask so we can monitor what's going in, what's coming out, and all the usual treadmill. We'll probably get put through loads of stuff. Hopefully, yeah. I mean, at least if you can get the ball rolling on being accepted into one of them, something to plan for instead of being told by the GP, "Oh, we'll see you in 3 or 6. Check up, get your results." It's just no good. Really no. I mean, the pain clinic, I was there every week, and it gave me a load of false hope, and then towards the end of it, I was like, you know what, you're not helping at all. And they were like, well, we're trying. I know you're not. Because I don't fit into a category, I don't fit into a little tick box, kind of pushed me to one side, and it's evident. Other people have basically mentioned. So how come? Oh, we don't know what to do because we can't help you. The only thing we can, like I say, the only thing we can do is offer you ketamine. It's like, do you know the other guy that's in here got spinal injury accident? He's on ketamine at the minute, and he says under no circumstance take ketamine. He says it's wrecked his life. I've looked. I know people who've taken ketamine on a regular basis, and it just destroys you. Yes, it gives you pain relief, but it just messes you up. I'm like, no, it's like no chance in hell. Because the other option was, oh well, you would need some sort of like heavy dosage. And I'm like, yeah, but I want to function. I don't want to be stuck in a room in a chair. You know, so I want a life outside of being a vegetarian just because I'm in pain. That just to me seems very, very counterproductive. Oh, nice. Yeah, double canines is cool. Rats, dude. I wish I'd have had that. I had my full set of teeth up until the point where I had to get. Like, I had one removed, and I've got several that not done it. Oh, hang on. Oh, someone's.
Hostiles inbound. We're not alone here. Going there. Hostiles inbound.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Hostiles inbound.
So you've got your rear ones ever so slightly behind your frontal one. So your front ones kind of walk out.
Our building is under attack.
Yeah. Oh, it sucks, dude.
Hostiles inbound. Going there. Let's do it. Going there. On my way. Going there.
Oh, I've got you. Yeah. It just sucks that it's something that okay, it is aberrant compared to normal, but something that in theory things can be done to help, but it's normally either really brutal and unnecessary, or totally. So why are we doing this exam? Oh, we need to see if this happens. Oh, well, see. Why do I have to take this? Oh, we want to see if it affects. I mean, see if. I'm coming here for a solution, not for to be a freaking guinea pig. You guys are supposed to know. Uh, yeah, I mean, thankfully my teeth aren't like that. I know someone has similar. Might even be the same thing. I'll have to ask. But as a kid, they were all. They said they were told that they had a misaligned structure, but when you looked at the teeth, it was like, hey, you've definitely got. So it's definitely the same thing twice there. And he used to constantly sort of like pierce his bottom lip. Uh, Private care under any. They're probably thinking they can get something out of you, sort of like one of those weird things. If you have a genetic condition which allows a serum to be helps something do something, then and you're the only person who has this, they will make billions off it, and you won't even know because they won't even tell. Um, the whole thing with the whole sort of like, give us your DNA and we'll tell you where you come from. It's like, what a family tree for that. um, or you want everyone's genetic data so you can sift through, find the cool stuff and patent it. Like, how's about you try to help people? Bit crap. Yeah, if they're asking you to do the same thing as well, that does seem like logging a day or a dead orc. Ah, they've taken it down. Why? No, why did you go that way? The hell? No. Oh, these. Right, you guys need some driving. That was crap. What were you doing? Well, that's another building gone, another tower gone. 2 towers. Wow, this is going. Oh, the alpha's dead. Yay! Wow, that was. Yeah. Yeah, you want to get them to deal directly with you, not through. Because it's one of these things where, yeah, okay, the NHS is in theory really good. It'll help. Not really going to cost a great. But one, they sell you data. Like, 2 or 3 years ago, the UK government asked the NHS to sell the data that they had on record. They had to opt out. There'd never be an opt out. Because, that data is supposed to be, allegedly, it's safe and secure and no one will get access to it. First thing when they start to run low on money, sell all the data. It's like, what the hell? It's like, no. They tried to get me to not opt out, saying that, well, party people can't can't recommend. Like, I don't give a crap. I'm not dealing with spies. You should not be passing my day. Stop. And dealing with a private company is great as long as on the bottom of the waiver it does. You waive all your rights too. Tends to be what. But yeah, the UK in general is just more than a bit. Too many. Hell. I'm just. I've given up all getting any help. It's at the point where unless I'm literally falling unconscious, can't breathe, I won't pick up. Because I know they're not going to do anything. They never have in the past. It's just really, really disappointing knowing that I'm going to get a car and drive there, waiting 8 hours to potentially see frontline, then apartment. And even I've seen people in A&E that have literally collapsed. All they've done is put them on a comfy bed, and then they're still waited there for 45 minutes, sometimes up to 2 hours. See someone to then be left on the same kind of stretcher for however long it takes them to get allocated. Like, the guy's just collapsed. It's like, he's got problems. Get him seen to, surely. But it's just bureaucracy. It's just a pain in the ass. Wrecks every society. I know it's going to sound horrible, but I'm happy to know there's someone else out there who's at least as broken as I am, that's having problems with the healthcare system, and it's not just me. Oh, I know people who've got real bad disabilities, and the NHS past 20, literally no help, or literally no use whatsoever to the people who've got these problems. And then when they bring it up with them, shrug. It's like, well, why is this service here actually allowed to? Oh, 20 sacks of grain is not enough. Not right. There you go. Doop doop. Gotta be. Gotta be. Oh.
Technology research.
Yeah, that's pretty much the similar thing to I've had, where I know people in the 70s that are broken, and they're like, got what I've got, or you got something similar. Or that's how I was 20 years ago. I'm like, oh, gee. I'm looking in a mirror, and I'm going to be like you, and oh dear. Thanks for that, mate. But then again, anyone that meets me, other than obviously seeing I'm having problems with it, they don't register anything else because I'm just too. I've gotten that used to sort of like smiling and bearing with it, and just sort of nodding and going along with the flow. So anyone that sort of like bumps into me just assumes that, oh, that's it. Like, yeah, when you bumped into me, that really freaking hurt. But you notice how I didn't lash out like I would have done like 10 years ago. So I'm trying to be chill. I'm trying to, you know, a nightmare. It really is. You just end up on eggshells around. Finally, oh, cool. Right, we've got stuff. Stuff. Fortified gates. Yeah. First one. Go fig. Let's see, there's nothing there. Grief. Oh, as long as I get that one up. I think.
Area scavenged.
Work's done. Head back to your shelters.
Dee, 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 dee.
Our people are turning.
There are some infected around here. There are some infected around here.
Right, what I'm gonna have to do after the. I can feel this. I'm gonna have to go wander around.
Morning, everybody. Time to earn your living.
Right. I'll have to love you and leave you, Krieg. um, I'll be back on later. That's for sure. Or if I spot you on, I'll pop on and head your way, whichever. I'm gonna pop on to Callista. Sorry, not Callista. Pop on Cepheus, patch it up. So that's gonna probably God knows. But if I spot you, I'll join in. If I see you later, that's cool. But if not, have a great day, and okay, have a great and fingers crossed with all the health. I fully relate, and it's a no shit. I'll catch you soon, and right, I'm off to go stretch these crack when I. Right, catch you later, and take care all.